To survive extreme economic volatility, elite wealth managers build fortress balance sheets. They isolate personal liquid assets from operational liabilities, guaranteeing permanent financial survival for family dynasties. Sovereign wealth funds diversify physical gold reserves across multiple neutral international jurisdictions. Moving physical bullion into ultra-secure deep vaults prevents aggressive asset seizure during global economic crises. Billionaire investors utilize complex offshore trust structures to protect generational family capital. Legal insulation shields core assets from sudden predatory litigation, regulatory overreach, and heavy taxation. When market panics trigger severe liquidity crunches, sovereign asset protection strategies hold firm. Those who safeguard capital during calm periods dictate terms when over-leveraged competitors collapse completely. Family offices employ former intelligence operatives to manage physical and digital security risks. Continuous threat assessment protects high net worth principals from targeted corporate espionage and extortion tactics. Private banking executives structure international holding companies across stable foreign jurisdictions. Diversifying legal entities guarantees seamless operational continuity through severe global systemic economic shocks. High net worth investors allocate significant liquid capital into non-correlated physical hard assets. Infrastructure assets, arable land, and strategic energy rights maintain real purchasing power despite inflation. Corporate raiders target unprotected balance sheets during severe macroeconomic downturns. Establishing legal fortresses prevents hostile takeovers and preserves generational corporate authority and strategic control. Bespoke insurance policies cover exotic political risks and sudden sovereign confiscation hazards. Elite family offices mitigate tail risk events that would completely wipe out conventional investment portfolios. Deep underground vaults in Switzerland hold specialized bearer assets and private family wealth. High discretion and physical security form the unbreakable foundation of elite capital preservation strategies. Cryptographic security protocols safeguard multi-billion-dollar private asset ledgers. Advanced military-grade encryption prevents unauthorized access to private family office holding structures and accounts. Top legal strategists draft cross-border contingency agreements for wealthy family dynasties. Preparing structural exits before political instability arises ensures total global capital mobility at all times. Risk management teams simulate black swan financial collapses inside secure corporate war rooms. Stress testing portfolios under extreme scenarios exposes dangerous vulnerabilities long before markets implode. Sovereign risk advisors monitor geopolitical tensions on real-time global threat dashboards. Early capital reallocation protects multi-generational wealth from sudden nationalization and confiscation threats. Institutional investors place core capital inside high-grade physical gold depositories. Securing unencumbered bullion eliminates dangerous counterparty risk exposure during severe banking sector failures. Elite capital allocators separate operational business risks from core family wealth holdings. Shielding primary assets ensures long-term survival even if primary operating companies fail completely. Private security details transport physical bearer certificates in heavily armored vehicles. Tangible asset ownership remains the ultimate hedge against total digital financial network breakdowns. Wealthy corporate founders establish multi-jurisdictional holding networks for ultimate legal privacy. Distributing corporate ownership across sovereign borders prevents single-point regulatory vulnerability. Offshore trust guardians enforce strict fiduciary mandates to preserve multi-generational legacies. Institutional governance rules prevent irresponsible heirs from diluting core capital pools over time. Bespoke legal structures protect valuable intellectual property rights from global corporate theft. Securing proprietary trade secrets guarantees continuous cash flow through severe economic disruptions. When systemic financial crisis strikes, insulated capital stands completely untouched and secure. True economic sovereignty belongs to those who build impenetrable wealth fortresses early in life. Corporate treasury managers maintain massive cash reserves in top-tier central bank accounts. Instant liquidity allows elite firms to acquire distressed assets at steep market discounts. Private intelligence firms vet cross-border investment partners with extreme analytical rigor. Avoiding questionable counterparties protects global wealth from sudden regulatory asset freezes and penalties. Family office executives meet inside private airfield hangars to negotiate strategic acquisitions. Confidential deals secure critical hard assets long before public markets react to news. Geopolitical analysts evaluate sovereign debt levels across key global financial hubs. Capital shifts silently towards stable jurisdictions with strong property rights and low inflation rates. Cybersecurity specialists audit private banking portals for ultra-high net worth clients. Zero-trust architecture prevents sophisticated digital theft of private investment funds and assets. Billionaire principals consult top tax attorneys to optimize complex international legal structures. Compliant tax planning preserves total capital efficiency across multi-country corporate operations. Strategic asset protection teams build redundant financial rails for emergency business liquidity. Maintaining multiple banking relationships guarantees seamless transactions during localized market panics. Private vault managers inspect high-purity gold bars using advanced ultrasonic sensors. Verifying physical asset purity guarantees absolute security for sovereign wealth depositories worldwide. Risk mitigation experts design offshore asset protection trusts for elite business founders. Separating legal title from beneficial interest deters aggressive predatory litigation and corporate claims. Macro hedge fund managers buy long-term put options to hedge systemic equity market risks. Hedging tail risks allows elite investors to stay aggressively long core growth assets. Institutional custodians store private cryptographic keys inside deep mountain storage bunkers. Cold storage security protocols ensure total protection for tokenized real-world asset holdings. High net worth families acquire dual citizenship in foreign neutral sovereign jurisdictions. Alternative passports offer physical safety and capital mobility during domestic political unrest events. Corporate governance boards enforce strict compliance audits across international business subsidiaries. Clean legal records prevent foreign asset freezes, fines, and regulatory trade penalties. Bespoke wealth management firms implement multi-generational asset transfer strategies for dynasties. Structured trusts minimize estate taxation while maintaining long-term family corporate control. When economic chaos destroys unhedged portfolios, insulated capital thrives quietly and safely. Strategic preparation turns sovereign financial panic into unprecedented generational wealth expansion. Elite family office directors review stress test results with senior managing partners. Rigorous risk modeling ensures capital survival through multi-year global economic depressions. Global capital flows instantly toward secure asset havens during sudden market panics. Ownership of physical, unencumbered assets guarantees permanent financial dominance in any economic climate. Building an impenetrable financial fortress requires relentless discipline and strategic foresight. Sovereign asset protection guarantees your legacy endures across all global economic cycles. The stoic tycoon looks out over the city skyline from his penthouse office. His wealth is legally insulated, physically secured, and permanently beyond the reach of crisis.